Senate historian Don Ritchie says there are many reasons to invite foreign leaders to address Congress.
Sometimes leaders have come here after a big event, like the end of the First World War or the end of the Second World War. Sometimes they've come here because of some celebration in the United States during the bicentennial of Congress, or the bicentennial of the U.S. government. Quite a few international leaders came to Washington, and there were quite a large number of them who spoke to Congress. And then in other cases, there's sort of an urgency to their coming. Winston Churchill addressed a joint session in December of 1941, right after the attack on Pearl Harbor.
This tradition began in 1824, when the Marquis de Lafayette became the first foreign citizen invited to speak to the U.S. Congress.
Marquis de Lafayette was not the leader of his nation, but he had been an important ally during the American Revolution and had fought for the Americans. The French, of course, had supported the United States during the Revolution against Great Britain, and Lafayette had come. He'd served with General Washington, and this was now some 50 years after the American Revolution, and he was coming back as an older man, and he was treated as a great hero.
During World War II, China's First Lady Sung Mei-ling, also known as Madam Chen, also addressed Congress. The speech helped Americans better understand the situation in China. It also helped her gain more U.S. military aid for China. Over the years, 111 world leaders have addressed Congress. The most recent was Afghan President Ashraf Ghani, just last month. Ritchie says Mr. Abe's speech is important because Japan is a major ally.
Quite often, these are occasions in which we try to strengthen the bonds between countries. And members of Congress, of course, vote on every issue that involves foreign policy. Includes appropriations, it includes military expenditures, it includes trade international, because the president has an Asian trade arrangement that he is trying to work out right now. So it's very important for members of Congress to know what the issues are.
Speaking to Congress is a personal milestone for Mr. Abe, since his grandfather, Kishi Nobusuke, addressed the House as Japan's prime minister in 1957. For Yang Chen, I'm Colin Lovett, VOA News.